Hey guys, it's Chuck, and this is Daily Commentary. Um, so what we're watching right now is my first run through with the Witch Doctor on Fast. It took me about 36 minutes. I was doing commentary, that's why there's no sound, but something screwed up and it's gone. But I figured you guys were really watching it, not completely for my commentary, more so for the actual walkthrough and what happens on your first playthrough. If you're still deciding to buy this game, I thought this would be really useful because you'll know exactly what happens. Drink responsibly, kids. So I'm tweaking the settings, trying to get it to work right. I'm using Xpadder because I play with a joystick, as some of you may know. Not a joystick, I'm sorry, a controller, like a PlayStation 3 controller. I say like because it's a Logitech knockoff, but whatever. So I figured you guys could watch this. As you can tell right now, I'm shooting from a distance. If you hold down shift while you click, you'll actually not move. A little tidbit of information might help you. I was originally doing a monk, which is level 10. This character, I believe, by the end of Skeleton King, only gets to about level 5. The purpose of this character, unlike my monk, which was just to be badass, is magic find. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to check every nook and cranny because I'm trying to find magic find gear. Because, as you know, you'll find stuff for other characters while you're playing a magic find character. So hopefully, by getting this character to rank up first, I'll have some pretty neat stuff for my other characters when I decide to play them. So anything that's really rare, I'm gonna keep. And instead of upgrading my my craftsman or whatever, I'm going to go with upgrading my safety deposit box or whatever, because that is interchangeable between characters. So if you put something in there, your other characters will be able to get to it. And later on in the game, I take some stuff off my monk and put it on my my witch doctor. I would have done it from the beginning, but a lot of his stuff was you had to be level 5 anyways, and I actually didn't know that we all shared one safety deposit box or whatever, or stash as the game calls it. So I'm still using Dart. I just got Corpse Spider. I really like Corpse Spider because it's got kind of like a splatter type thing going on, and you can cast it a whole bunch of times, and it's not like casting it too much makes them disappear. I feel like Witch Doctor's way more powerful than Monk right now. Maybe it's because I'm only at level 10 with the Monk, and it might get stronger as I go. But after seeing my friend play it at level 10, my Monk versus his Witch Doctor, not the PvP or whatever, but just against mobs, I felt like he did much better. So I think, chances are they're either going to improve Monk or they're going to nerf Witch Doctor. But that's just a side thought. Let's see. I have had a few close calls with Witch Doctor. It's mostly just been I get stuck behind a wall or next to a wall. So when playing Witch Doctor, I suggest you try to stay as far as you can. But if, just like in Diablo 2, if you're outside of a wall or whatever and there's a doorway, a lot of the times you won't be able to shoot through that doorway. And that's a real pain in the ass because, I'd like to really launch my spiders in there and then they'll only stay at the door. I hope they fix that. Another piece of advice I could offer you is when you come to places where you see like a string dangling from something, you can drop things on your opponents. Well, I guess this isn't a really good time to bring it up. When I actually do it, I'll mention it again. But again, I'm searching everywhere, so you'll see me run to a lot of dead ends. And also, break barrels, because if you break enough barrels in a row, you'll get experience just for doing that. Why give up easy experience? But you have to break at least 6 in a row, I believe. So get to one stash, and then, long range it, and then long range another stash. And the more you get in a row, the more experience you get, which is pretty nifty. Nope, nothing over there. 18 gold. Love it. So, I got a shield now. I don't know. Once I see, you might have missed it. It was kind of quick. I tried to throw spiders, but it kind of got stuck outside of the door. Real pain. All right, you see that that anvil looking thing? Oh, nope, I passed it. Never mind. But that anvil looking thing in the corner, if you hit it, it would have dropped the lighting fixture above them, on top of them, and it would have taken them out without me having to do any damage to them, really. Well, my dogs would have finished them off, but me, myself, I wouldn't have had to have attacked them at all. See, what I learned, if you take just a step in, you can really shoot through the door. So, yeah, just take a step in. Try to get your enemies from as far away as you can when you're playing Witch Doctor. Getting trapped is death, literally. You might have missed it. That's what happens when you speed things up. But I hit the little switch and it dropped the lamp on them. Or the chandelier, sorry. It dropped the chandelier on them, doing a lot of damage. I guess that's one of the down parts of speeding it up. You lose a lot of detail. I don't know if I'm going to put this up on in HD. It normally, with my other upload that was in HD, it took me something like 6 hours, and that was a really short clip. So I might just go standard definition. I think my internet connection just sucks, especially with so many other people using it. But also, you might notice, I just pulled up the inventory a second ago, that I'm picking up everything. Stuff that's in blue, I'd suggest you keep, like, stuff that's imbued with some type of magic, because you can grind this down, and then you can have the blacksmith later on use it to make other much better stuff. Much better stuff. Sorry about that. Much better stuff. So, yeah, so anything that's blue, keep it. Don't sell it to the other guy. Wait till you do the blacksmith quest. But everything else that I pick up, I plan on selling to the merchant, because he will give you like 2 gold for each thing. I figure it's free gold, why not? And in the heat of the battle, see, I just dropped the chandelier on those guys. A little bit quick. In the heat of the battle, I don't really switch armor as much as I should to get the better stuff going. But when you're playing Witch Doctor, you don't need high armor if you're fast enough. It's been a little bit now. You probably noticed that I have dogs now. Splash damage, see it? Drop the chandelier on them. And you want to try to do that as much as possible, because avoiding a fight and getting experience, I think that's the way to go. And, yeah, so the dogs are really cool. They're like equivalent to skeletons, like if I were to be like a necromancer. I really hope with the expansion I mean, there's really no point to have a necromancer when you have, a witch doctor, because really they're the same thing. They're the same thing, except you can do damage. What I'd like to see, and when you play monk, if you use two knuckles or whatever, you don't really need an assassin, because it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you don't really need an assassin. Barbarian's the only thing that's still around from the original. Alright, Skeleton King fight. It does a lot of damage and can mess you up. You saw how my skeletons kind of got stuck on the stairs. That's what you want to try to avoid. But see, just shoot them from a distance, get the checkpoint, talk to Deckard Cain, and you're good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's a little screen of exactly where I got to. I think my recording messed up around this point. Doesn't really matter. I mean, this is as far as you need to go anyways. So then it just takes you back to town, and oh, there it is.